Hey, how's it going, Norbert? So reading through your question here, I haven't read it fully yet, so let's just read it together and then we'll walk you through it. And I'm gonna walk you through this through voice. So what you can do is you can just take whatever I'm saying and then add it to your Claude code or your openclaw to kind of get the whole process, right? So I'd like some advice on how to automate WordPress and WooCommerce shop automation and how many sub-agents I should have. To answer your question, you don't need to have sub-agents. I want to sell collectibles like stamps and postcards online on a WordPress store. Okay, so then you would need to have WooCommerce installed. And what you want to do is you want to integrate with the REST API and try to use, I would actually start with Claude Code here, and I would integrate your Claude Code into your WordPress store. And if you talk to Claude Code, you would be able to just ask it, how can I integrate you with my WordPress? And do the connection first and set up your processes inside of Claude Code. And then once you have that done, you can move that over into openclaw where you can start to automate stuff. So what are we going to automate? Due to the fact that there are 1,000 of these items, I would like to automate to such an extent that only after uploading photos to a folder on a local disk, etc., the agents will take care of the rest. Based on only the photo, they will prepare the title, description, SEO, and final place the product on the store in the appropriate category with the appropriate attributes, price it, and prepare it ready for publication. And yeah, that is 100% doable actually. So first of all, you can opt for either having like a Google Drive or having a local folder on your device inside of the directory. So I would recommend now I would set up your openclaw within a directory. If you're doing openclaw on a VPS, this is a little bit harder. So then you would have to connect it to GitHub, where you would upload your project into GitHub, where your openclaw resides. And then inside of your openclaw, you start a Claude Code project. This means that now you can develop using Claude Code, and then you can have openclaw automate the process. So we're going to talk more about this inside of the actual vault here as well. And then what you're going to do is anytime you upload a thing to the folder, you're going to run a heartbeat. So every 1 hour, let's say, it's going to check, is there a new image inside of this folder? And then what you're going to do is you want to build out a process using Claude Code where it's going to use OpenAI image, or actually, no, you'd probably use Gemini here to analyze the image and then create a JSON file to understand what is on this image, what's happening, and what is it portraying. And then based on that, it will be able to then craft the title, where you want to obviously use SEO. Formulae, probably, it's a big maybe, a little bit maybe there. SEO is heading into a certain direction right now. So I would probably go for branded and just like title it whatever it is, right? So if you're doing this for stamps and stuff, I think you would just do, let's say, guy getting dunked in a well stamp. I don't really know why my head went there. But yeah, you'll have basically classified that. Do the description for it. I think these descriptions are going to be pretty simple because it's stamps and postcards. And then the SEO is going to be basically very much long tail and exact match type of keywords. So it would be, well, yeah, guy getting head dunked in, well, postcard. Or like Valentine's postcard for couples over 30 or whatever, right? And finally, place the product on the store. Yeah, so once it has all of that thing, so you want to have it into a workflow, right? So image goes in the folder, AI analyzes image using whatever solution, as Claude Code or openclaw. AI creates title, description, and SEO metadata and everything. Agent pushes live to store through the WordPress API. I would say that Shopify might be a simpler solution to this because, well, I mean, I'm going to talk about WordPress automation as well, but I just have too much stuff going on right now. I can't do all of it. You managed to accomplish this process using a single agent. You use the Chrome plugin openclaw browser relay, create a new store user. Permissions, I simply dictated everything to the user, including creating attributes and categories, even the menu. After the experiment, my head exploded with the possibility. I decided to do it from the beginning, only now correctly with your help and knowledge. Yeah. So I don't think that you should use the browser relay whatsoever for this process. I think that you should fully go hard on using the APIs and MCPs. And you can just search Google right now for WordPress MCP or even WordPress CLI. You can use Shopify CLI or Shopify MCP. There's a lot of users that already created these, and then find the best one. Use that to your advantage because you don't want to have an agent that's doing like manual actions on a browser. My experience here is that is going to ultimately bottleneck you a lot, and it's not going to be as helpful, and it's going to cost you a lot more than just doing it through API. So that's why Shopify is a good option here. WordPress, you can do it, but it's a little bit more limited in the API space until somebody comes along and actually creates a good solution. All right, so that's my take. I hope that's helpful, and I hope you enjoy your day. And let me know if you have any more questions. Talk soon.